Hey guys, welcome back. Today I'm hopping into another album review. I'm going to be looking at Nothing Was the Same by Drake. I feel this was a decent follow up to his album Take Care, which I also reviewed here on the channel, and reviewed it recently, if I'm not mistaken, and I thought that was a great listen. Anyways, let's go ahead and hop into Nothing Was the Same. This is his third studio album that was released on September 24th, 2013, and will be celebrating its 10th anniversary later this year. The standard edition has a runtime of about 1 hour, while the deluxe edition adds 2 more tracks, bringing it up to about 1 hour and 8 minutes. The album also contains 7 singles, being Started from the Bottom, Hold On, We're Going Home, featuring Majah Jordan, All Me, featuring Big Sean and 2 Chainz, Pound Cake, Paris Morn Music 2, featuring Jay-Z, The Language, Too Much, and Worst Behavior. Wu-Tang Forever was released as a promotional single for the album. Features on the album include Gene Eco, Majid Jordan, Detail, Sampha, and Jay-Z on the standard edition, while the deluxe edition adds 2 Chainz and Big Sean. The cover art is an oil painting done by Kadir Nelson, who also designed Michael Jackson's posthumous album, Michael. However, the cover art of the album was compared to albums such as Nas's Illmatic, Notorious Big's Ready to Die, and Lil Wayne's The Carter 3. Now, let's go ahead and hop into some of the tracks. We start the album off with Tuscan Leather. This track heavily samples I Have Nothing by Whitney Houston. It also samples When Seasons Change by Curtis Mayfield, and it interpolates Serious, which was written by Warren McGlone and Lawrence Parker. I feel it is interesting throwing all 3 of these different tracks in. I feel it was interesting instrumental wise with the cymbals. I feel this was a little warm up to what's to come later in the album. It's personally not one of my favorites rap wise, but there are some decent flows throughout that I have to, admit saying. Nearly 10 years later, and I still feel mixed about Started from the Bottom. Yes, I do feel it has some decent raps, vocals, mixing, production, etc. But I feel it was meant not to be taken seriously in some sort of way. It does have some fun qualities, to say nonetheless. The track samples Ambassad's Piano and Drones 1 by Bruno Sanfilippo. Sorry, I know I mispronounced that last name, so go ahead and make fun of me down below in the comments. Anyways, lyrically, it seems to be a backstory of Drake, of his early life, as well as the beginning of his career. Wu-Tang Forever is, of course, somewhat of a nod to the classic hip-hop group Wu-Tang Clan. The track samples Wu-Tang's track, It's Yours, as well as this track referencing their double album, Wu-Tang Forever, which was released in 1997. Besides this, there's really nothing in the lyrics that hits on the Wu-Tang Clan or anything from them that inspired Drake. The lyrics are, more so about women. From Time features Sheen Iko. I feel she does decent on the track with her vocals. I feel Drake isn't too bad on the track as well. Hold On, We're Going Home, featuring Majid Jordan, is one of my favorites. I feel Drake does well vocally, as it's more of an R&B song. I didn't feel there was a bad feature either, but I wish it would have been just a little bit longer. Lyrically, I feel it's about trying your best to work with someone in a relationship, and at the end of the day, you get to go home and do what you want as a couple. I'm going to finish this off with Pound Cake, Paris Morton Music 2, which features Jay-Z. I feel this is a decent two-part track to finish the album off. The track samples Don't Say a Word by Ellie Goulding, Jimmy Smith Rap by Jimmy Smith, which that sample comes at the beginning of the song, the spoken word intro. And this track also samples Cream by Wu-Tang Clan. I feel it was an interesting track with its samples, and I loved Jay-Z's verse, even if it's not necessarily one of his best. I thought it was also interesting that Timbaland hopped on for the chorus. My favorite tracks are Started from the Bottom, despite having some mixed feelings about it still. From Time, featuring Sheen Iko. Hold On, We're Going Home, featuring Majid Jordan. Connect and Pound Cake, Paris Morton Music 2, featuring Jay-Z. Today, I'll be giving this album a 4 out of 5. I still feel this is a fun album at some points, nearly 10 years later, but there are certain qualities that I wish could have been better or could have been done differently. Anyways, I hope y'all enjoyed this video. As usual, feel free to leave your thoughts down below in the comments. Well, this is my last review on a Saturday for a while, unless I decide to throw one in somewhere else within the next couple of weeks. Anyways, I'll be looking at My Dear Melancholy by The Weeknd on Friday.